Hello, welcome to this DVD. Thank you for buying the trick, and I'm going to show you a trick called Dream of Alchemy, which I will first perform and then explain. After that, there's a couple of bonus tricks which use some of the coins from the Dream of Alchemy set, and the couple of quick tricks that are quite ready to carry in your pocket. They both use the same setup, so you can do whichever trick you like from the same setup in your pocket, and you can be ready to do either one at any time. So enough of my blather, let's get on with doing the magic. Hello, do you know what an alchemist was? You don't? Well, he was sort of half scientist, half magician, wanted to turn lead into gold. I wanted to be an alchemist, but I couldn't spell, and I ended up as a chemist. But you can do the business if you have pieces of metal to the same size and weight. So what I've got here, I've got some coins. I've got 3 silver coins and 3 copper coins. And what I'm going to show you is that if you mix the coins, so I'm going to put a silver coin with the copper coins, the heat of your hand will make it change from copper to silver, or silver to copper in this case. You see, it's still got Kennedy and the $50 on the coin, but it's copper like the old English pennies. Now that's interesting, but it's not very profitable. Now more use is to take one of the old pennies and put it with the silver coins. Now if you hold it in your hand for a few seconds, the silver coin, the copper coin will change to silver. You see, now it's still got the Queen's head and Britannia on the back of the coin, but it's now silver like the $50. What the old timers wanted to do was turn lead into gold. Well, you can't turn lead into gold, but I'm going to try with changing silver into gold. So we start with a silver coin, which goes in the purse. Now, the purse is a microwave purse, so it only takes a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. It should be done by now. Would you like to open the purse and have a look inside? And when you take the coin out, you'll see, when you put it alongside a silver coin, you can see it's actually changed to gold. And that is Dream of Alchemy. And all these coins are examinable. And that is the end of the trick. Now for the explanation. The trick uses 7 coins, although the audience only ever sees 6. There's 1, 2 ordinary Old English pennies. There's a copper-plated $50. Now this set has been allowed to tarnish so that they're all about the same colour. If you want to keep them nice and bright and shiny, I'll tell you in a separate part of this DVD how to clean them so that they look very similar and the copper plating doesn't wear off the $50. In addition to that, you get an Old English penny which has been nickel plated, which is the same metal that the $50 are made from, so it's as close a match as we can get. In addition to the silver plated penny, you have a regular $50 and a fake coin, which is a $50 on that side and an Old English penny on this side. So in addition to that, you also get a gold plated $50. That's so you can switch out the fake coin at the end of the routine. Now the setup is, you look at the fake coin, and if it shows a $50, when it shows a $50, you look to see if it's heads or tails. If it's tails, you put the tail side of the copper plated $50 down. You then drop 2 pennies on top of it. You now look at the other side of the fake coin, and if it's a head, you put the head side of the silver plated penny face down. You then put the $50, doesn't matter which way up, and you put the fake coin on top with the $50, with the tail side, $50 side showing. Now those go into the purse in a stack. In addition to that, you can drop the gold coin in with them either at the back or the front. That's how you carry the trick in your pocket. When you want to perform, when you're ready to perform, you take out the gold coin and put it behind the purse and put the whole lot into your pocket. That's the setup. Okay, you bring the purse out, you open the purse, you take the stack of coins with the copper coins underneath and put them on the table, and you push on the $half, the gold-plated $half, and turn the purse inside out and pull it back on itself. So there's a V here. Now, I can't see the $half in there, so the audience certainly won't see it. So that's a holdout for the gold-plated coin. You don't have to go in your pocket for it at the end of the trick. You now split the stack into silver and copper. Pick up the copper coins, put the silver coin on top. That's the top, the fake one. Close the hand. That automatically turns the stack over. Now it did have a $half on top, and when you open your hands, it's still got a $half and 3 pennies underneath. So you can take that off and show that it's a copper $half and it's changed to match the pennies. Put that down, put the pennies with it. You now take the penny side of the $half fake coin and drop it on the silver coins. So the coin is now showing a penny on top. Close your hand, you say it's going to change. You open it again, you can let them slide apart as you did before. They can still see the head of the coin's head on top, and the penny has changed to silver. You now take the next coin and drop it on the table. This is the fake coin you have to get rid of. So you now you put it on the table closer to you. Those are nearer to the spectator. You reach inside the purse, put your thumb onto the gold coin, turn the purse inside out, or right side round to be accurate. Take it into the other hand, then turn it like the pages of a book, so that now the purse is resting on this hand with the gold coin underneath it. You pick up the fake coin, and this is a very simple switch. You just put the purse on top of it. Now normally when you do that, if you've got something in this hand and something in this hand, you'd do that, swap hands. So that's what people assume you're doing. But in actual fact, you leave the fake coin there where it is, put the purse on top of it to hide it, and just drop the gold coin in. Now it will flash, but the length of time it's shown for and the fact it's a flash will mean that they can't see what the coin is. You snap it shut, you then give it to the spectators to hold. Now, don't immediately say, please open the purse, because the spectator will think it's rude for you to snap the purse shut and then say open it. But if you say to the spectator, can you hold this for a short while? It'll take about 2 or 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it should be done by now. Can you open the purse, take the coin out and look at it? And if you put it along, and tell them if they put it alongside a silver coin, which you put on your hand for them to see, and they'll drop it next to it, they can see clearly that the coin has changed to gold. You can then drop all the coins on the table, pick up the purse, which will cover the fake coin in your hand. You can turn these all over and let them see that they're all what they're said to be. And then you can, if necessary, put the purse back in your pocket and ditch the coin. But normally, because they've seen 6 coins all along, and they're still seeing 6 coins, I've never had anybody say, where's the other coin? Not even magicians. They think that normally they're going to be looking for shells or something like that, where in actual fact it's just a simple double-sided coin. And that is Dream of Alchemy. I'd like to explain something about the copper-plated coin. Now, with the set you get 3 plated coins. There's the gold-plated $half, the nickel-plated penny, and a copper-plated $half. Now, nickel and gold finishes are both intended to be durable, permanent finishes, but the copper finish was never intended by people who do electroplating to be a durable surface finish. It was normally intended to be an undercoat which would provide good electrical conductivity, so that the top coat of nickel or chrome or gold or silver would adhere very well. So you have to treat it carefully because it wasn't intended to be a top coat. It wasn't intended to be a highly durable finish. So the last thing you want to do is polish it. Now the other problem you get is that if you polish copper, the copper plated coin and the copper coins come up to a different colour and a different finish. Don't try and clean it with vinegar. Don't try and clean it with metal polish. What you need to use is a product called Flux. That's F-L-U-X, Flux. It's alright, it's not rude. Now I'm going to show you how it comes. This is one of the products I use, Powerflow Flux. This is the other one I sometimes use, regular soldering flux. Now it comes in tubs, or maybe it comes in a tube as well, I don't know. But you buy it somewhere that supplies plumbers with materials for soldering. So anywhere that sells copper fittings for plumbing should be able to supply you with some of this flux. And when I'll take the top off and let you have a look inside, and it's like a white cream, and all you do is you take a little tiny bit of the cream on your finger and wipe it onto the copper coin, either the plated one or the genuine one, and it looks absolutely miraculous. The tarnish just fades away as you look at it. It looks really quite magical. You don't need to rub it or polish it. You just wipe a bit of it on, leave it for, depending on how much tarnish is there, anything from a couple of seconds to a minute or so, and then wipe it off gently with a paper towel. It'll come up like brand new metal, as though it's just come out of the foundry, and the copper pennies and the copper plated coin will be quite a close match. And if you want to clean your coins so that they all look the same, that's the stuff to use. But once you've polished it, once you've polished copper and given it a burnished finish, which is like a dark reddy brown shiny finish, it'll be very difficult to get it to come up to match the copper coin, the copper plated coin that is. So I recommend you not to use salt and vinegar or Coca-Cola or tomato ketchup or any of these things you've been told about. Get some flux and use that, and you won't have any problems. Okay, I'm now going to teach you another trick which you can do with just 3 of the coins from the set. What you use is the penny, the $50, these are the regular coins, and the copper silver fake. Now for this trick you put the copper coin, the fake on top of the copper coin, put them in the purse, shut the purse, put the $50 behind it, put that into your pocket out of the way. Now when you start the trick, out it comes, you open the purse, drop it on the table and show 2 copper coins which you put onto your hand. Put them on the palm of your hand, let the top one slide forward. You now take the purse and put the purse back in your pocket, during which time you steal the $50. So you say a copper coin and another copper coin. You shut them in your hand and you say blow on their fingers and they change to 2 silver coins. So now you show a silver coin and another silver coin. You say if you blow on your hand again, they change back to 2 copper. So that's a copper, that's a copper. If you change them again, this time they change to a copper and a silver. At which point you reach into your pocket for the purse and ditch the fake coin. You take the purse out and you say to the spectator, can you hold your hands like this? And you put the purse on his one hand, the copper and the silver coins on his other hand, and say, when you finish looking at the coins, drop them back in the purse for me, if you will. So let me do a bit more explanation of that. Okay, you have a copper silver and a copper coin. Those go in the purse, and the $50 sits behind it. That's the genuine $half. That lives in your pocket. When you come out, you leave the $half in your pocket. You open the purse and you take out you put it on the table and you take out the 2 copper coins. One of which is the fake coin and one of which is the genuine coin. Now, if you want to, you can show them both sides. I never bother, but the way to do it is you have them on that hand and you put them on the other hand and turn them over. Now, what you're actually doing, it takes a little skill. It's a knack more than anything else. You're actually rotating this hand around the coins as you drop them. So you throw them across like that, but turn your hand over on top. They say a head and a tail before, and they say a head and a tail now. So it's all as it should be. You bring the genuine coin back to the palm of your hand, and you leave the copper silver on your fingers, well forward on your fingers. At this point, you close the purse, but don't latch it. Go back into your pocket and grab the $half. You now show a copper coin and you pick it up and tilt it 45 degrees. That's all. Don't tilt it any more than that. You then pick up the genuine copper coin and in doing so you turn it over. Now it looks as though you've shown both sides of both coins. At this point you bring the copper coin back into your fingers so that it's just hidden by your fingers, and you drop the silver coin onto the copper silver and shut your hand over it. Shutting your hand automatically turns over the copper silver coin, so when you open it you've now got 2 silver. You push the top coin forward, that will automatically be the copper silver fake, and you've got a genuine silver coin here. So you can show the silver, and you can show, and as you pick this up and turn it over, you can show both sides of the silver. So again, it looks like you've shown both sides of both coins. It's the same move again, you just let it come back behind your fingers as you drop the copper coin on top. It's like a bobo switch, but without throwing the coin. So you've got the silver coin here. You just bring it back like that, just by bending the first finger. And at the same time, you just drop the copper coin. Let it be hidden by your fingers, and then you close that hand. So now you've got 2 copper coins again. This time you're going to leave this one here, so you turn this one over, you pick this one up and show the one side. Again it goes back into your hand as you drop the genuine silver coin on top of it. You shut your hand at the same time. It looks as though you've done the same motion, but it's not quite the same. You say, I'm going to give you the coins to look at, but they've done something different this time. And as you reach into your pocket and take out the purse, which now you can open one-handed because you didn't snap it firmly shut beforehand, and you ask the spectator to hold out both his hands, and you say, look, now there's 1 silver and 1 copper, and you put the purse on his other hand and say, when you've had a good look at them, can you drop them back into the purse for me? You'll end clean. There's just a genuine copper and a genuine silver coin and an unfaked purse. So and the copper silver coin is back in your pocket. So that's the double coin change. The double coin change is based on a trick by Hen Fetch, which is published in Bobo. But with the Hen Fetch original version, you're left dirty at the end, and you've got a fake coin in your hand, and it's not at all a good situation to be in. By routining the purse into the routine, it gives you all the misdirection you need, both to start clean, where they can see both of your hands have got no extra coins, and you end clean with just 2 unfaked coins, 2 empty hands, and a purse, and everything's examinable. Now this is my routine for the classic copper-silver transpo trick where copper and silver change places. The way I do it is I start with the coins in the purse, and the setup is the same as in the other trick. You've got a copper coin and a copper-silver coin in the purse together. And also in your pocket you've got the silver coin. This silver coin stays in the pocket at the beginning of the trick. You take the purse out. Now for this trick, instead of having two copper coins showing when you take it out, you want a copper and a silver showing. So a good idea is to make a little mark on the back of the purse so you know which way round it is. So with the setup, your setup is exactly the same whether you're doing the first trick or this trick, but you just need to know which way to bring out the purse. So a little mark with maybe a Sharpie just here. It'll just look like a little tiny bit of dirt on the purse maybe. So you bring the coins out and you open the purse and you take out the coins, and the spectators can see a copper coin and a silver coin. You drop the purse on the table, you show the copper and the silver coins on your hand, you bring them together and close your hand over, and you reach in and you take out the fake coin showing the copper side. So you then turn your hand over so that they can see the copper coin. Now at this point you say, I've got the copper coin here, but with a little shake of the hands the copper coin will change to silver and change places with the copper coin. You then drop the silver coin back on top of the copper coin. You say to the spectator, can I borrow your hand please? Can you hold your hand open like that? And you take the silver and the copper coin and you place them on the spectator's hand. Now I haven't got a spectator here at the moment, but this is a spectator's hand now. So he's got the copper and the silver, with that being the fake coin. You close the fingers over, you turn the hand over, and with your hand you just hold his hand gently to stop him opening his hand. You pick up the purse with your other hand, reach into your pocket and pick up the silver coin, leaving the purse behind. This is the genuine silver coin that you bring out. Just hold it in your closed fingers. You now go to the spectator and say, hold your fingers very loosely because I want to go in and take out one of the coins. And you reach in and take out the fake coin, which is at this point it's the underneath coin. You take it out and you show it like this. Now this hand is the spectator's hand, so we'll put that coin out of the way for a moment. And you show your own hand and you show the copper coin and you say, and you just toss the copper coin into your hand. Now remember, the spectator's got the copper coin, genuine, and you're holding what was the fake coin but is now the genuine silver coin because you switched it a moment ago. And you go, tap him and say to the spectator, did you feel that? And he'll say yes. Did you feel me take the silver coin away? And he'll probably say no. And you open your hand to show the silver coin, and he opens his hand to see the copper. Now don't forget, when you open your hand it would be not this hand but this one, and you would have the fake coin here. So you come out of your pocket having put the purse away, you reach into his hand and take out the copper coin as he thinks. Now at this point you're holding the fake coin at fingertips and this hand is free. So you just toss this coin into that hand, but all you do is as you come across you just bend your first finger so the coin pops behind and you just drop the other one. Don't make a big movement out of it. Some people you see doing a bobo switch do this. I mean, you're telling people you're doing something odd. But if you show them a copper coin, got the wrong one there. Show them the copper coin and you just toss it in your other hand, that looks so innocent. You then go to the spectator, tap his hand, you show yours is silver, toss it on, drop it onto his hand, reach into your pocket for the purse bring the purse out and dump the fake coin, and give him the purse to hold as well, and say, when you finish looking at the coins, can you drop them back in the purse? And that leaves you clean at the end. Empty hands, unfake coins, unfake purse, and the fake coin is away in your pocket before he has time to think about it. And that's my version of the transpo coins.